Hello, fellow architects. Here we are once again with doing some commentary with the Baltimore Ravens. Today we are playing against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we've been struggling this season. I believe we're 2-2. I believe we're 2-2, and we've been really struggling. A part of the struggles have been good defense, very good D right there. Pause. Part of our issue has been the offense. The offense, we've been turning the ball over, throwing interceptions, fumbling the ball. We've been doing a lot of stuff, a lot of BSing on offense, and that's part of the reason why we have the record that we have. So our defense, however, our defense has been solid. Our defense is second in the league. We are, I believe, we are first in pass defense, and we are, second in run defense. Number one in red zone defense. I'll just show you guys the stats maybe on the next video. But let's just get to this commentary right now. Good defense right there. Really good defense right there. We've been going back to our base defense. We've been trying to get back to basics, and we're running our cover 4. So we are forcing them to run the ball, as you saw there. We're forcing them to throw underneath, which we've been converging on very well so far thus far as you've seen. The last 2 pass plays. But so that's what we want though. When we get to our cover 4, they do stuff like that. You guys need to understand that when you run the cover 4, if you run it with your defense, this is what you need to expect. Okay. So we go back and forth between the cover 4 palms and the cover 4 the quarter press. So we go back and forth between those plays depending on what they're playing. Okay, so if they're running that spread, then we're going to the quarters press. If they run a little bit of some bunches or they're doing whatever, then we'll run the palms. But right now we're running the quarter press. So now they're going to do the quick game, as you can see there, because we still have a strong front 7. Keep that in mind. We still have a strong front 7. So even with limited defensive linemen, we can still get pressure on these guys, and that's a pick. Very good. Look at that, y'all. This is what happens when you stick to your base defense and you stay disciplined. This is what happens. You set your defensive backs up to make plays, because what you're doing is you're trying to force the quarterback to make a play. And when you force him to do that, this is what happens. You get this stuff. Okay, you get tipped balls, you get sacks, you get you get bat downs, you get all kinds of stuff. Okay, so I'm very proud of these guys so far. We've been doing good. We got a pick 6 of our own, and now we're up, and let's see if we can get something else going. So right now he's running that play action. He's stuck. He don't know what to do. Now we got a sack. Okay, now obviously they're trash. So we've been running the same play probably, like 5 or 6 straight times, and he's done nothing but taking a sack and throwing a pick. So now we're going to our man-to-man, and they start running the ball a lot too when you turn to your other formations. As soon as you get out of the 3-4, you go into the dime look or you go into the nickel look, they start running the ball a lot there too. So now we're forcing them to make a play, and there's a sack. There's a sack. So I think we're gonna have a party today. I think it's time to party today, because it's just about to go down. It's just what it is, because these guys are trash, obviously, and they don't know what they're doing. So we're going to our cover 4 palms. And I believe we just run our base here. Oh, we're running the cover two. Cover two man. You see that right there? Now, they converted on that play, but that's what happens. I went to the cover two man because I know they were going to go to the quick game. I knew that they were going to do some type of out route something. So there goes another one of those out routes. So the proof is in the pudding, guys. Okay, when you run the cover four, you're leaving opportunities for stuff underneath. Okay, and usually what they're doing is they're running a lot of outs and ins and all this kind of stuff. And when they do that, you can run man to man, so you can trail these guys. Okay, and you can make tackles and make plays underneath and things of that nature because they're expecting a cover four. So now we're running a cover two, and that's good defense right there. And that's the whole basis of my defense. Okay, this is the basis of my defense. Cover four palms. I'm testing them out, trying to see what they're going to do. And then if I see a spread offense like this, then I'll run that cover two man. And if they're running the ball, we stuff the run. Right now, this guy only has 20 yards out of 6 carries. Okay, off of 6 carries, this guy only has 20 yards. So that's good. That means that we're playing really good balanced defense. That should have been a pick. That should have been a pick. But that's what you get here, guys. I mean, you get this kind of thing. You know, he had his running back wide open at the flat, but he decided to try to force a play. And this is what you get when you are playing against a team like this. Okay. So now we're still running our cover four. We're getting pressure on him too. So I'm really glad about that too, that we're able to get pressure on him. So, you know, with just 3 guys, because we're just rushing 3 linemen and 1 outside linebacker because we're running a 3-4. So, you know, we're still yet getting pressure on this guy. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, so now we're running our base cover 4 quarters, and we audible to a cover 3, I believe. Very good defense, but they still got the first down, so they still converted. But that was really good defense. Really good stuff around there. So right now we're going to run a cover 4 drop. We're probably audible to something else, so are we leaving here? Okay, so we're staying here. And there's plays underneath. And we give up those. Whoa, he got ran over. He got ran the hell over. Okay. Okay, so they converted there because my guy got ran over. Okay, so somebody get ran over and we give up a conversion. Very good stuff right there. Only 24 yards on 8 carries. Very good. So now we're going to run a cover 6. So we're going to run a cover 6, and we gave up a slant there. So we're going to get hit with a face mask. My guy got too aggressive, but that's fine. I like them being aggressive regardless. So we're going to run that cover 4 drop look. We're audibling to the cover 1. So now we're going to see where, there he goes with the ball there. So he threw it right away, the quick game. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You're going to experience a lot of the quick game and a lot of the out routes. Okay, when you're running this cover 4. Okay, that's what you should expect. Always expect that. Even if they don't, just expect it at some point. So they run a slant pattern there. Okay. Ran that slant route. Now they're at the 1. So now we got to show why we're number 1 in the league in the red zone. I believe they're going to run here. It's so obvious they're going to run. So we just have to stop it, which we don't because they gave it to the fullback. So they finally get a score, but we scored as well. So now we're up by 15, with 22-7. And we're controlling the game here, guys. Okay, we're controlling the game. It's the 3rd quarter. We took off a lot of time off the clock. And so now they're going to have to do something about this. Okay. Guy only got 3 yards. This looks like another run formation. Just in case we're going to run a cover 2. But yeah, we kind of figured it was a run, but you know, we gave up a big play off the toss. Okay, that's something that we got to work on here. And but we're going back to the cover 4 drop. We're going to the cover 1 since they got that spread, the 3-man spread. And Lord, we got to do better tackling. Yeah, so we gave up another conversion because our guy couldn't get to the outside in time. They're running that spread again. So we're going to leave it as the cover 4. So we can get that underneath. See what I'm saying? We give up those plays underneath. Okay. He was expecting man. I'm pretty sure he was expecting man to man. Okay. What you guys need to understand is that the AI has gotten smarter. Okay. Now, not smart to the point where they're just able to trick anybody. Very good defense right there. Very, very good defense. But, you know, it's not to the point where they're just tricking folks. But the offense, the AI has gotten enhanced. I'll just say that, okay? So if they know your patterns, guys, put it that way. They do. If you haven't known by now, especially with the last 3 Maddens, if you haven't figured it out by now, they can pick up on your patterns, okay? So you got to mix things up. They got called for holding, so that's coming back. Very good. But yeah, you got to mix things up, guys. You can show them a look, then give them a different look, and then when you give them that other look, you got to go back to your base look, because they may be expecting a particular look on a particular series. So here we got a sack, we got a coverage sack basically, because again, he's looking for something, and when he can't find anything, then you know you're either going to give up a coverage sack, or it's going to be a pick or a bat down or something. So yeah, our offense did a good job of backing them up, our special teams. So now they are on their own 8, and let's see if we can hold serve, maybe, but we'll see, because usually that goal line cheese is real, y'all. So we'll have to see if we can hold serve here and withstand the cheese and get off the field very quickly. So they love running that 3-man spread. They love that. So we go to our cover 1. Go to that cover 1. Oh boy, that should have been a pick. Oh my goodness. We were right. Boy, he was right there. He was right there. That should have been a pick. But you know, hey, whatever. Live and learn. You got to move on. So cover 4 drop here. I believe we stay in this base. We stay in our base look so we can give up something underneath, which is what we do. So now it's 2nd and 8. Okay, he only got 2 yards out of that. So we're doing really good. We're running our cover 3. Here goes the quick game. So there's the quick game. There's the quick game. So they're trying to get some quick, cheap yards. And they got a first down out of those cheap yards. So now we're going to our base formation, the 3-4, cover 4. He ran right past the guy. I thought he was going to sack him. But yeah, the guy only has 193 passing yards. We're really good with the pass. Our pass defense is really good. Okay, because of the things that we're doing. So nice defense there. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff run there. So we're going back to our press quarters. So now with the press quarters, we have a lot of things we can do. So now we're going to man because we think there's going to be some out routes. Oh boy. Boy, if he was paying attention, that would have been a pick, but that was really good defense. That was a good defensive sequence. So we did good there. We forced a 4th down, and that audible to cover 2 man was a good decision. And I think he missed that. So yeah, he missed that kick. Don't know how he missed it, but hey, whatever. Don't know how he missed that kick, but whatever. Now we scored on offense, so now we're up by 22. Okay. And we're doing good. We're controlling the game, guys. We're controlling the game. They only have 224 total yards. Okay. That was a nice pass. It had to be well timed, because we know what happens when it's not timed, right? You know what we can do. So there goes our cover 4 again. There goes our cover 4 again. Giving up plays underneath. We almost gave up a first down. But this is the stuff we're willing to give up, guys. We're willing to give that up. You have to be willing to give up things. So whatever you're running in your scheme, just know what you're giving up so you can react to it properly. So right now we're just trying to hold serve. We're just trying to, make sure that we force them to dink the ball down the field, force them to take off a lot of time, waste a lot of time going downfield. That's our thing. That's our defense. We try to make teams waste time. Very good reaction to that screen. Very good reaction to that screen. That's what I like to see. Very good reaction to that screen. It was good that we changed the play to a man-to-man. And that's, because I don't know what would have happened if we would have missed that screenplay. So it was a good decision by me to set them up from that man-to-man. So there we go again. So he's trying to get those plays underneath. You see what I'm talking about there. You see what I'm talking about. Give up those plays underneath, and then once you're ready, you audible to a man-to-man or some kind of cover 3 or cover 2, and they cover those underneath plays, and then the guy doesn't even know what to do. Okay? Doesn't even know what to do. Now, that was a good decision on their part on third down. Okay? I think that was third down for them to run that ball, because we were expecting pass play all the way. So, but they're wasting time, which is what I like. I like to see guys wasting time. Good sack. Nice sack right there. I like to see teams wasting time in the fourth. They had the ball, I think, less than 5 minutes in the game. Okay. And they're barely at the 40, on our 40. And they're still dinking and dunking and tap dancing and doing all kinds of stuff around. And the quick game and all that kind of stuff. But we like that. That's what we like, because we like to see them waste time. He's only completed 25 out of 35 passes. Okay. Seems like he's doing good. It sounds like it, it looks like he's doing good, but it's like he's wasting time, the quarterback. So we're okay with that. Now we went from man to cover 2 and back to man. Okay. So now we got to know what we're giving. Okay. So we gave up too much time there. We gave up way too much time for a lucky play. So we're going to the cover 6. It's the invert cover 6. See those plays underneath? They start to get stuffed because of what we're doing. So back to cover 6. Slant play. Still wasting time. Still wasting time. We're going to the leave the cover 2. Yeah, we went to the cover 2. And now we're going back to the cover 6. Back to the cover 6. Back underneath. Wasting time. I'm just going to call a timeout. Maybe not. But back to the cover 6. And lucky play. Whatever. So that's what it takes, guys. It takes them to get lucky, to make lucky plays. For them to make lucky plays to score. So anyway, guys, actually this was sort of a textbook game, and it displayed the strengths of our defense, and I'm very excited about that. So I'm glad you guys got a chance to see what we do when it's textbook, and good things happen. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, Defensive Architect is signing out. You guys have a great day.